How can anyone, whether they want to work in a language school or privately from their own laptop anywhere in the world, create a rewarding and impactful career teaching English as a second language, even if they are just starting out or have no teaching experience or ability? Hi, my name is Lynette Kim, and here on the TESOL Talk podcast, I aim to answer that very question.
Have you ever joined a club or a group that's a non-competitive type of club? It might be cooking, crafts, helping people in the community, some type of group where a number of people come together and they have that shared common goal and everyone gets on great and everyone feels like they're contributing and are really enjoying the interaction. Well, when it's done right, that's what teaching English as a second language to adults feels like. It's one of those situations where the students come in, they have that common goal, and when it's done right, they're all helping each other and contributing to each other's learning. And you, as the teacher, are coming there and enjoying conversation and topics and the type of teaching that you do that is related to life skills and people and the world today. So you all get together basically around this course book and you sit down and it maps out what you're going to talk about for the lesson, but everyone's bringing in their individual knowledge, their individual life experience and their life skills. So it's really interesting and rich and full of communication. Teaching adults is like that. It's wonderful. You make friends with people and sometimes they're lifelong friends. You keep these friendships long after they leave the classroom. But it's interesting because when you're teaching, you don't always feel like a teacher. You do tend to feel more like a facilitator. Often classrooms are boardroom style. And of course, you're up the front with the whiteboard. When I teach, I tend to sit down a lot. Maybe that goes to being lazy, but I don't know. But I just feel like I like to talk to everyone on the same level and have discussions. Whereas when I'm standing up, I feel more like I'm directing. But in the adult classroom, everyone likes to communicate. I mean, yes, occasionally you are going to get students who don't want to be there, that have no choice, and they feel like they've paid the money and they're spending the time. So the knowledge should just zap them in the head because, hey, they've done their time for it. And that unfortunately isn't how it works. They have to actually put in that effort. And so you're going to have to draw these students out. And the best way to do that is to give them a sense of worth in the classroom, that find something that they're good at and something that other people can be helped by. And when these people feel the contribution aspect of answering up and getting involved and participating, they're going to do that. They're more motivated to do that rather than just having to because you've called upon them now to answer up in the class. So teaching adults, it's wonderful. It's like making friends. I remember there were times when I was teaching on the Gold Coast and I would argue with my husband and I'd be really in a foul mood when I go to work and I didn't feel like working and I was like, no, I can't talk to anyone. I just can't see anybody. I'd walk into the classroom and the adult students would all be sitting there like, teacher, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I'd be like, oh, I'm just in a bad mood. I argued with my husband today. And they're like, no, tell me all about it. And I would just have a quick chat with them and we would talk about it. And then we talk about men and women and relationships and different cultures and how they clash. And by the end of that, I was feeling really good. We'd get into the lesson. I would teach for the day. We would all enjoy the interaction. I would go home. I'd be being paid for this. I would forget that I was angry with my husband because I'd had such a great day. And he would come home and I'd be talking to him and he'd be shocked. He'd be like, whoa, what happened? But he benefited from the fact that I had a day where I actually deprogrammed all of that feeling and anger and everything out because I got to talk to people that I enjoyed being with and we just had that human interaction. And, you know, teaching does that for you. If you do it right and you're connected with your students, teaching adults is just such a wonderful way to live and to have a career. The other thing too is these people have so much knowledge and life experience from other countries and other cultures. So it just opens up a whole world of things to learn about and to know, even foods. which is really cool. So all of these things. So teaching adults what it's really like done right, it's like spending time with people that you honestly care about and that you want to help, and you're looking for the best ways to communicate with them, to help them to learn English and to make that mental leap from the level they're at to the next level in learning, and to see the reward of their enjoyment and their progress. It's amazing.